Welcome to Captain TV Newsroom from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Olamide Al-Hassan. Now the news in details. Ahead of the 2023 general election, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has partnered youths through various foundations to foster positive participation towards the conduct of peaceful election in the country. The 2023 National Youth Summit took place at Ladi Kwali Hall, Abuja yesterday. My colleague Victoria Agbi reports.
Chairman Independent National Electoral Commission Mahmoud Yakubu, represented by the Honorable National Commissioner and Chairman Outreach and Partnership Committee Kunle Ajayi, stated that youth stand as the majority of registered voters and therefore will determine who will govern Nigeria in the next democratic dispensation.
Out of the 93.4 million voters we have in Nigeria, youth alone accounts for about 39 million. That is not a joke. They are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the electoral process. And on their own, they can decide who becomes the president of Nigeria. With that population, they can decide. But we found that most of the youths are being used negatively by our politicians, particularly to cause violence during elections. They hire them as thugs. They hire them to create violence everywhere, to threaten, to destabilize the political process, because most of them are uninformed. Most of our youth are uninformed. They don't know how important they are. They don't know their own values.
The delegate of the INEC Youth Ambassador, IYA, Gimba Unwanu, noted that elections would not be perceived as war, stressing that youth should endeavor to be good ambassadors in the coming elections.
INEC must work in partnership with the security architecture during elections to ensure that especially those three states of Lagos, Rivers State, and Ekiti State get free, fair, and credible elections that are what? Acceptable. And that is the key word. Acceptability of the election outcomes. I believe that we know that the Peace Pact was signed by all political parties.
The executive director of Jay's Development Foundation, Zigwai Ayuba, said she and the organizations are delighted to partner with the INEC Youth Summit. She stated that 3,500 Nigerians' critical stakeholders, including candidates, political party leaders, have signed the Vote Not Fight peace card as a demonstration of their commitment to a peaceful election.
Is facing and has faced significant challenges. We all have records of how INEC offices have been burnt down, they've been attacked, their staffs are no longer safe. This simply means that all of us in this room have a role to play. And what do we need to do? We need to ensure that there's a more concerted effort by various youth leaders in this room, representing every part of the country, to support INEC and ensure that their structures are protected, to enable them give Nigerians a free, fair, and credible general elections in 2023.
The acting director, Gender Inclusivity, Lukunuya Dorothy Bello, pinpointed that the purpose of this event is to foster collaborations between the youth organizations and other stakeholders to improve the electoral process, to educate and raise awareness of the importance of elections.
This is what the Commission is embarking on, checking your polling units. You need to know the polling units where you are going to vote, and it's being published everywhere. Please take time, locate it so that it will make it easy for you on election day to be able to vote and vote the person you choose to vote.
The summit engaged various foundations like Vote Not Fight, the Tubaba Foundation and Face Initiative, who were represented by delegates, and Uti Unwachuku, who is one of the INEC Youth Ambassadors, and many others.